Have you ever said to yourself, I never should have gotten married. I chose wrong. I chose the wrong woman. I never should have gotten married to my wife. Have you ever said that? I certainly have. And I wanted to share with you my story, exactly when I had these thoughts, what went on. Early on, the first few years of our marriage, my wife and I fought, argued, had some intense arguments. And they were not good. They were not fun. They were pretty bad initially, and it was not a lot of fun. So I started to question. I had these thoughts. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten married. Maybe I chose the wrong partner. Maybe there's someone else that I could have gotten married to that would be a better fit for me. I had all these thoughts, and I hate to admit it, but I did, because the fights were very intense. The arguments were intense. They were sometimes pretty unbearable, and I was pretty bothered by it. This was earlier on in our marriage. I had thoughts like, maybe there's another woman out there that is better for me. Maybe another woman out there that would have been more understanding, more loving, hotter even. Someone that gets along with me, that understands me, someone that's better, someone that's different. I had all these thoughts, and not that I acted on them, luckily. However, I had the thoughts, comparing my wife to other women. What you see on the internet, other women, or you meet in person or what have you through work. I hate to admit it, but I had some of these thoughts. Maybe there's someone out there that is better for me, a better fit, someone that I'd get along with, so there'd be less fighting, there'd be less drama, less intensity, less arguments, less often. And so maybe there was someone out there that's better for me. Have you ever had these thoughts? Sure, you can admit it. Don't be afraid. I did, and it's okay. But here's what I learned. First of all, social media is not the place to compare yourself to or your wife to. Absolutely not. Everyone puts up picture perfect images, they're filtered. Everyone only puts up happy posts. Look at me and my husband. Look at me and my wife. Oh, look how good I look. Social media is not the place to look. The internet is not the place to look, first of all. Second thing is, even someone in person, a colleague, a friend, a client, etc., whatever it is, wherever you see people, that's not the best place to look either. Just like you and I, when we go out in public, we meet someone, we put on a big smile. You're not going to go and meet and interact with someone and dump all your worries and stress and challenges and problems onto them. So you present the best of yourself, just like on Instagram or on Facebook. Who are you comparing yourself, comparing your wife or your partner to? You're comparing yourself or your wife to a fictitious person. When you meet them in person, a fictitious life, because they're only presenting the best of themselves, just like on the internet and Instagram and Facebook. So that's fictitious. It's not real. We don't know what's behind the curtain. We don't know what actually is real with that person, who they really are, what kind of challenges they have, what kind of marriage other people have, how often do they fight. So what I learned is that the grass is not always greener. The grass is only greener where you water it. I'll give you a quick example. When we bought this house that we live in now, my wife and I, we didn't have the best grass. I water it 3 days a week. I got a guy who comes and sprays it. I got a guy who cuts our lawn. We put work into it. We nurtured our lawn. And now we've got one of the best lawns on the entire street. The grass is not always greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it, where you nurture it. Same goes for your relationship. Another woman may not be greener, may not be better for you. You've chosen your wife. You've chosen your wife for a reason. She chose you for a reason. You have to remember what those reasons are. Nurture your relationship. You have to water the relationship. You have to nurture the relationship. That's what you have to do. The grass is greener where you water it, aka nurture it. How do you do that? You take care of her. You treat her well. You affirm her. You love her. Basically, whatever you want in your relationship from your wife, your partner, you give to them. You give her, if you want love, you give her love. You want trust, you give her trust. You want understanding, you give her understanding. You nurture her. This is watering the grass. This is giving her what she needs in the relationship. And that's what you have to do. That's what I did. The minute I started to give my wife love and understanding and patience, affirming her, saying cute little things to her, smiling at her, kissing her, whatever it was, I got all of that back. All of that back and more. The grass is greener where you nurture it. Give her whatever you want. That's how you nurture. That's how you water. And I'll tell you, my relationship has never been better. It's gotten better and better and better over the years. We understand each other better. We love each other more. We know we're in this for the long haul. We've accepted our grass and we've watered it. We've nurtured it. We've nurtured our relationship. We've given each other what we need more. I haven't looked at anyone or thought of anyone for, 8 years, 9 years. I don't know. It's been a long time. However, I don't have those thoughts anymore. Why? Because I nurtured our relationship. I'm committed to my wife, just like I'm sure you are committed to your wife. The grass isn't greener. So did you make a mistake in your marriage or getting married? Sure, you may have those thoughts at times when it gets intense, when the arguments are too much to bear. However, just remember, it's something that you have control over. You can nurture, you can water, you can give her what she needs so that she'll give you what you need. The grass isn't greener. You don't have to look over here. You don't have to look over there. Just like we've got one of the best lawns in the entire neighborhood, or at least on our street, that's because we nurtured it, because we watered it, and my relationship's just the same. Should you have gotten married? That's for you to answer. Now that you are married, you made a choice. Did you make the wrong one? I don't think so. Did I make the wrong one? Absolutely not. I know that for a fact. It's because we learned how to give each other what we each need. And once we did that, our relationship got better. Now it's the best relationship ever. People look at us and they're like, oh, you guys have a fantastic relationship. So great. You guys love each other. And they can feel it. They can see it. Not that we're intentionally trying to share that, but it comes through and it's fantastic. Did you choose wrong? That's for you to decide. However, you have the power, you have the control to choose your wife now, to nurture, to love her, to give her what she needs so that your relationship gets better. Hope that helps. If it does, please do me a favor, like the video, comment below, share some of your thoughts or comments, and subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell notification so you get notified when I come out with new videos. Hope this helps. All right, have a great day. Cheers.